Here in Chicago, heart of the American Farm Belt, the hungry line up for food.
We haven't got enough food today.
Well, how come?
Because they bring a little bit.
This is the face of hunger in America.
It helps me out with my groceries when you're on a fixed income.
Right.
And I have a 11-year-old and a 35-year-old to feed.
In the world's largest food exporting nation, not far from the Illinois cornfields, across town from where the commodity exchange sets food prices for the world, 311 people wait for hours for free produce.
This is not even half. This is not even feeding the people who are sleeping on the streets, at the bus stations, at the train stations. It's not feeding everybody, it's just feeding so much because there are people in need.
The produce truck drops its load 50 times a month, supplementing the free meals from food pantries, soup kitchens, and homeless shelters here and across the U.S. This is an oasis in a city with many food deserts. Here in Cook County, which includes Chicago, 1 out of 6 residents gets food donated from the Greater Chicago Food Depository. And they're not necessarily the people you think. 1 out of 2 households includes someone who is working. Most of them have a roof over their heads.
It's not a small problem. It's something that in 2008, when the recession hit, we saw a huge spike in need, and unfortunately, it hasn't gone back down. We're pretty busy, and we're doing a booming business. About 200,000 pounds of food per day is leaving this warehouse and is being distributed to food pantries, soup kitchens, and shelters all across Cook County.
And that's just in Chicago. Across the United States, 46 million people receive food assistance from the U.S. government.
We have chronic hunger, people across America and across the world who regularly don't know where their next meal is coming from. But we have many other families across the U.S. who might experience hunger from time to time because they run, paycheck to paycheck.
When times get tough, those Americans join in lines like this. Lines food security experts say are growing longer. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Chicago.